Subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and never miss an update from Latestly.
Hi guys, this is latestly.com. I'm Rajat Tripathi and I'm going to be talking to RJ Balaji, who has not only co-directed the movie but also stars in the upcoming Nayanthara film Mookuthi Amman. Thank you, RJ Balaji, for talking to us. For giving
Hi
up.
Rajat, thank you so much for having me in the show. Mookuthi Amma is like me speaking Hindi. It's Mookuthi Amman.
Mookuthi Amman. Okay.
No, not Mookuthi. It's Mookuthi.
Mookuthi.
Moo.
Moo.
Ku.
Okay, Mookuthi Amman.
Yes, correct. You got it. 10 marks.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So the thing is, I've just read your Wikipedia page, and oh god, it is so amazing. Like the journey you have is incredible, from an RJ to the sidekick hero to now co-directing movie where you also started as a lead alongside Nayanthara. How do you see this journey? How do you feel relaxed? Okay, finally I've made it, or the struggle? How was your struggle? Can you just tell me about it?
Rajat, first of all, I don't think I wanted to have a journey that is like planned like this way, or I wanted to do hero in films or direct films. I
Okay.
enjoy whatever I do, even the littlest of work. I wanted to be I never wanted to be an RJ. Like I just wanted a job. Because in while I was doing my PG, like all the other guys, they got a job. I did journalism, so I didn't get a job for a long time. Then suddenly I went to a saloon. I saw this ad of a radio brand giving out audition advertisement. So I just saw, okay, I'll apply. I applied and I told everybody I got the job. So they sent a mail saying that come on 26 for auditions. I said I got the job, and then luckily I got the job out of some 600, 700 people. The three were selected. I was selected. Then I didn't know what was an RJ. Then after getting into the job, I loved what I did, and I just did the job because I loved it, and because I did really well, other things happened. Like I started getting into films. I started hosting shows. I'm a commentator for IPL now, and now I'm directing a film. It's not planned. I didn't want to be like I didn't want to have a journey like that is so. I don't want somebody writes all these in a paper. It is so stressful. You just can't do so many things. Like I enjoy doing work and I enjoy doing good work, so I take it that way. And I'm not so proud or appa finally I am arrived, not that feeling. I'm happy in a space where I can do my own work. Now I'm not running behind anything, because earlier I used to do 17, 18 films a year, and most of the films I would be embarrassed about my role, because imagine you and me are talking, somebody else is sitting next to us. What role they had was my role in the films. It was underwritten, undercooked. I will ask, what should I do? They will say, sir, you add one line, some one line comedy you add. So after a point, it became so boring. Only for the money, I was doing so many films. Then I stopped doing films. When I started writing and acting in my own films, I feel kind of okay. I'm in a space where I can create my own content. So this place is very happy. It's a happy place. Like I'm not so satisfied. Finally, I'm arrived. No, I always used to feel take so much proud being an RJ also. Like when I was an RJ, I got 9,700 salary, but I used to feel like a king. Oh, I'm the king. I'm doing a great job at my work. So I still feel the same. I'm a happy person and I feel happy.
Okay, okay. The trailer looks amazing for Mookuthi Amma, and I'm eagerly looking forward to the movie. Though I'm a majorly Hindi-speaking person, but still, I've recently in lockdown I've discovered South Indian movies, and it has been an amazing journey for me. So I'm of course looking forward to this movie. What made you pick up this subject? What life? It's like I believe all your life experiences make you pick a subject or make a movie. Has there anything in your life that has inspired you to go about on this journey?
First thing is like LKG. My previous film was a political film. Like I did a film on politics as my first film, because I thought if I dance and sing with a heroine, nobody will watch. Even I won't be interested in seeing that. So I wanted to play to my strength. Whatever that I can handle perfectly, I wanted to play to my strength. So that was LKG, and I didn't want to take a complete detour from the film because it became a hit. I didn't want to completely take away from that socially conscious films into suddenly some family drama. So I wanted to do a family drama which is socially relevant. And that's when while promoting LKG, I thought my next film should be on religion and God and things around it. So that's when we decided we'll do PK remake. And because of various reasons, like because of money, because of a lot of reasons, it didn't work out, because the remake right cost is more than my film's budget. So we decided we will write our own film. That is Mookuthi Amman. So fortunately for us, it became a better film. Like Amman, the goddess films in Tamil haven't released for last 20 years.
Okay.
So yeah, earlier families used to go and watch God films as family films. Now last 15, 20 years, it's ghost films or family films. Like Lakshmi in Disney Plus Hotstar now, it's a Tamil film.
Yeah. Kanchana 2, I've watched it.
Kanchana. So
Yeah.
it's a series. Kanchana 1, 2, 3, 4 is a series where the film is on ghost, but still families will go and watch ghost films together. So now I think we need to set families again to watch Sami God films as family films.
Okay. Yeah. What makes you pick these subjects, political and this about God, a movie exposing Godmen from the trailer I gathered? What makes you pick such socially plausible subjects?
In the place that we live in and the times that we live in, I think that decides. Like you can't just talk about. Imagine there are films in 1980s about unemployment, predominantly in all parts of India. Bollywood has made films in it. Tamil cinema has made films about it. The same film couldn't have been made by 1999 or 2000 because that's the time IT was booming. So I'm saying the time and the situation and the society that you live in decide what kind of films are coming out of a particular film industry. I think that is the reason that it's a natural choice. Like you're not forced to think something that is not happening. So these are things that are happening in front of your own eyes, in front of our own eyes. So I thought might as well make a film on it, because you can't just go to Twitter every day, say this is right, this is wrong, this is not right, this is so bad. I'm tired of that opinions every day keep changing. Like you have to move on to different battles every single second. So I thought might as well reserve all the opinions, make a film about it.
Okay. Will we ever see you dabble into politics in real life? Is that somewhere on the cards? Because since you're so socially aware about all of it.
No, I when when I was in 8th standard, people asked me, like my teachers, like what do you want to become in the class. I say I want to become a politician. When I was in college, I really thought I want to become a politician. Even after I entered media, I was like I want to become a politician. But when I was there's a difference between when I'm 25 and 35. Like now I really feel I'm a good person, I'm a happy person. I just want to stay this way. I don't want to hate myself later, like I've changed something. So I'm in a very happy space. I'm happy doing little things that gives happiness to people around me. I'm talking about my team, people, the employees, they work for the film. There are like, even if you can take care of some 15, 20, that's your world. You can't change the world. You can't change the entire world, India. You can't change Pakistan. But you can change some 10 people if you can influence and inspire them. I think that is the most good thing that you can do. I'm happy doing that.
Okay, amazing. Yeah. Something I read on Wikipedia page also that you said you don't call yourself a social worker despite doing so much of charitable things. And the reason I really love for it, if you could just give us more about it, why don't you call yourself a philanthropist?
Because there are a lot of people who do much greater things than that. I'm saying, there are a lot of people who dedicated their life for doing social activities. I'm somebody who does things that are in my zone. Like I don't. Mostly, it's like all I can see. If you just retweet something and some child is getting a transplant, and it's just one click away for some life to be saved. So I don't think it's the greatest thing to do. And for Chennai floods, me and my friends, including actor Siddharth, we went on road and we did some work, gathering some thousands of volunteers. So it was impulsive. It was not planned, or probably we couldn't repeat that with every flood, because
Okay.
our job was not to actually go out and do it, but it was impulsive, emotional. We went on road, we helped a few people, not few people, few thousands of people, and things were like we were like seen as like saviors. So the next time when a flood came, Siddharth called me saying that people are shouting at me. I asked for what. They're saying, you idiots, you guys are coming, not these words, very bad words, you guys are coming for Chennai, you will not come for Coimbatore, you will not come for Kerala, you will not come for Tanjore. So it's like a lot of hatred. So then like after a point, we realized, like I personally realized, like we have to fight the battles that we believe in. We can't just go fight every battle that people want us to fight. So now I feel I'm in a space where I feel I'm an individual who can influence or inspire a small group of people, and that is a very happy space. If 10 people are doing good job, and if they have job because of you, and you're doing good, So I don't want to call as a social. I'm a responsible human being, and I feel happy being called that way.
Okay. This answer actually reminds me that we live in a very sensitive time where even the tiniest of thing can cause, a controversy. And Mookuthi Amman, of course, exposes the government, which is a sensitive issue. Are you somewhere apprehensive about what's how the movie is going to be uh, projected after the release?
No, and I'm not we are not cautious at all because the film is not about it. The film is about family
Okay.
and their journey of understanding God and their journey, the transformation, how they were and how they became, is the film. And there is also a villain in every typical Indian film. So there is a villain in this film, but we haven't said anything bad or anything that is not there. And I'm very kind of confident that people will receive the film in the right way. Even for my last film, it is on politics. There are a lot of press that was writing it will get into controversy. People will create a big thing. They will ban the film, all that. But most of my praise or appreciation came from the political leaders of Tamil Nadu, top political leaders. They started sending me voice notes. They called me and appreciated the film because the film was about people. It was not about it was made with politicians, but it was about people. So similarly, this film is about the understanding of God,
Okay.
our understanding of God.
Okay, that's beautiful. Also, you have worked with Nayanthara in quite a few films, and you call her your younger sister, even though she's 7 or 8 months older than you. How is your relationship evolved since the first day you have met Nayanthara to this movie?
We just got connected instantly. All of us in the first film that we worked, it's called Nanam Rowdidan. The crew, we became kind of a close knitted group of young people coming together and starting their career together. Except Nayanthara, she was a star, big star by then. But she liked the vibe, energy in our team, like all of us. So we kind of became close, and then it's been some 5 years now, and we meet for Diwali parties. We share personal things. It's like a good relationship that we share for all these years. And this film made no also to approach Nayanthara and to narrate a film as somebody who might have not known her, it would have been difficult. I would have been nervous because she's such a star. For me, it was like, okay. She called and she said you told the story to everybody. You didn't even narrate to me. I said okay, I'll come. So this happened at 4:30, 5:30. I met her, and by 6 o'clock, by after listening to the first half, she said, "Okay, it's very nice. I'll do it." So it's been very easy, and even on the spot, it's not because of the friendship, but because the thorough professional she is. It is very easy to handle a star like her. You just have to be. She's a perfectionist, and you just have to just tell things as it is. Like, see, 7 o'clock is the first shot. She will be there by 6:45.
Oh,
And if the shoot extends beyond 6 o'clock, she will say, "Okay, no problem. How long?" You have to say how long exactly. Like you just can't say 7:30 and then end up taking it for 10.
okay.
So it's very easy. Like you just have to say things straight and much in advance so that she's planned and prepared, and she's very dedicated that way. That's why she's that star. She is.
Yeah, true that. Also, the movie is releasing on OTT, skipping a theatrical release. Do you think this trend will continue even after things get back to normal in the real world?
I personally feel there are films that will be taken for theater viewing alone and also for OTT. I'm talking about imagine an Avenger or an Avatar that is coming as part 2 to part 27 that are being shot now. So these Avatar films, I don't know, it's a theatrical experience. I feel somebody has to go to a theater and watch that. Even all the OTT people will agree that they will also not go for films which are like 400 million crores, 500 million crores. So I don't know if that's the target that they have. I'm seeing some amazing content developed for OTT. So there will be films. Imagine you're making a film on solving a murder mystery. Who killed a person inside the room? Something like that. Why do somebody have to go to a theater and watch this if they can watch it in Hotstar or any platform for that matter? So I think there are different kinds of there are going to be different kinds of films that will be made for OTT, that will be made for the theater. So theaters will always exist. It's like test match. People complained when 2020 came, like test match will be killed. No, actually, one day cricket is the most boring now.
Okay.
Yeah, test match is like an experience of the cricket purists. They watch test match for 5 days and we still enjoy. We get the adrenaline rush of the last day, last hour. So that's the theater experience. And 2020 is this OTT, like where it's like you can watch with family just at one
Yeah.
go. You don't have to travel. So I think both content will survive, and it's a boon for filmmakers. Like now they have another avenue where they can showcase their talent. Because for time immemorial, I hear a lot of filmmakers complain that no, commercial cinema doesn't allow us to do this, doesn't allow us to do that. Now they have a platform where you can just purely express yourself as a filmmaker, and the medium is ready to explore and experiment. So as a filmmaker, I feel very happy.
Okay, so my next question is South Indian movies, the entire landscape, Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil. I think it's
Kannada.
on. Yeah. So, and making such wonderful movies. I watched Jallikattu recently. I watched Helen recently, and they're such beautiful movies. What do you think, like, stops Bollywood, the Hindi film industry, from dabbing into a more intellectually stimulating cinema like the South Indian cinemas?
To be honest, I follow only two languages in South India. That is Malayalam films, and I follow Tamil films. Malayalam film is
Okay.
recently found. I feel the stories here, especially for Malayalam films, is they are rooted to their culture. They're rooted to their milieu. They're rooted to their state. So whereas I see a Bollywood film, every film, 90% these days, the films are shot abroad.
Yeah.
They show families which are rich. They show families which are rich. They show boys who sleep with their designer shoes on. I think the success of Rajkumar Rao and Ayushmann Khurrana is like they started playing boys and who are like close to the neck, like who are like me, who are like normal Indian. They have struggles. The stories are set up in Kanpur, Lucknow, Chandigarh, so smaller towns. They are not this Bombay to London, Bombay to Argentina. They are not those films. So I think the Malayalam film industry and especially South, if you take the films are more rooted.
Yeah.
As long as you make rooted films, I think somebody I don't know the name of the filmmaker. He said like some big filmmaker from Hollywood. He said when you make films of your culture, that is world cinema.
Oh, that is so
Uh,
beautiful.
so yeah, I don't know who said that, but I read it somewhere. So Malayalam and especially Malayalam and the entire South, we make more films on our culture, and I think those films does really well for us. And also, it's a visiting card for South Indian cinema to the world.
Okay, yeah. I think my love for South Indian cinema actually started with Malayalam movie Virus, which I watched last year. It was a beautiful movie, and from then I've been hooked on. Um, if you had to suggest your fans like 5 movies that the primarily Hindi speaking audience, what would your suggestions will be?
Sorry, 5 films of South,
Yeah, South, Tamil and Malayalam.
Tamil and Malayalam. First film, Mookuthi Amman. Please watch Mookuthi Amman. It's for Diwali, and also like it will resonate with every family in India. So Disney Plus, it's there in Disney Plus Hotstar VIP from November 14th. This is first film. Second film I really enjoyed is like you guys will also enjoy is a film called Premam.
Oh, I watched Premium. Yeah.
Yeah, Premam is a really good film. It's a film on love and relationships and how a boy goes through different heartbreaks and still able to marry another girl. So it's a nice film with good music. So you can watch Premam. Third film is again a Malayalam film. It's called Tondi Mudalum Drikshakshiglum.
Okay.
So it's very difficult, but you can remember Tondi. Tondi Mudalum Drikshakshiglum.
Okay.
It's a very sweet film. This film is like about a thief and a couple who lost the chain to the thief. So it's a very sweet film, very little film, but the film has so much heart, and you will end up like loving the guys who played those characters. And it's one of my all-time favorite. And my fourth film is also a Malayalam film. It's called Kumbalangi Nights.
Okay. I've also watched that one.
Yeah, you are very like this lockdown has helped you going to go to Kerala, Alpine. Now you know everybody there, huh?
Yeah, almost.
Kumbalangi Nights is an amazing film. I think one of the best films that have ever come from India. I'm saying from India. That kind of a film. It's a happy film. It's a positive film. It's about relationships between brothers and people who. It's a disoriented family and how they get together is the film. And finally, being a South Indian or being a Tamilian, if I'm not saying this film, then I'm not doing any justice. Please watch any of superstar Rajinikanth's film
Okay.
to know the energy. I'm talking about especially the films of 90s, Muthu, Padayappa, Basha, and Shivaji. Shivaji is a last film that is like a 2007 release, but these 4 films are the best of superstar Rajinikanth according to me. and any day you can watch them and you can feel that man's charisma and why people love him so much. So
Okay.
this is my 5 film suggestion.
Thank you so much, Ajay Balaji. It was lovely talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Uh,
Rakesh.
guys,
Thank you so
Ajay
much.
Balaji. This was latestly.com. Please click like, share, and subscribe.